Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Before you start, ensure your research is complete. Either it may be experimental or laboratory based, or it is a simulation based. Got all your notes and data ready? So great, let's jump into the process. So you may have a theoretical study. You can write a review paper, or it may be laboratory experiment, or it may be based on some software, that is a simulation based work. So keep your notes ready. Identify your paper type and the target journals. So your paper may be a review paper or a research paper. Decide which journal you aim to publish in. So you can check Scopus website and you can find out according to your subject area which journals you are planning. There may be a quartile 1 journal or quartile 2, quartile 3, quartile 4 journals. Getting the first draft down. This is the most important step. If you are writing and you are postponing your activity, so to procrastinate that and to write down the first complete draft is the most important. So during the first draft, remember that you should not edit or should not focus on editing, grammar, plagiarism and referencing. These things can be corrected at later stage during proofreading. The idea is the most important. Just get started. Focus on one section at a time and stick to your timeline. Ensure a distraction-free environment. Say no to the social media and phone calls during your writing sessions and stick to a particular session of 2 hours. Sequence your writing. Now from where we should start is an important step. So plan your writing sequence. The first section you can write is an experimental process or a simulation process. Since you already completed your work, so it is an easy task to write the step-by-step process. 8 hours can be given for results and discussion, 2 hours for conclusion and abstract, 6 hours on introduction and references, and 2 hours for proofreading and checks. So these sections we will discuss in detail. Section 1 is the experimental process. So you can split these 4 hours in the 2 sessions, 2 hours each, and that 2 hours you can take a 10 minutes break in between. So begin by detailing your experimental or simulation process. You can use flow charts and diagrams that can be helpful. For flow charts, you can use some apps like Lucid Chart. Diagrams you can draw with the help of the Paint or API diagrams. And don't forget to reference wherever needed. Aim for a detailed description within 3 to 4 paragraphs. Section 2 is results and discussion, which can be completed in maximum 8 hours. Tabulate your results and accompany them with graphs. You can write down the tables and you can draw the graphs by using few softwares like Microsoft Excel, or you can use Origin Pro. Use references to understand the types of graphs previously used for similar topics. Sometimes it is possible that you are not aware which types of graphs you can draw from the available results. So you can refer the previous reference papers. On the basis of that reference papers, you can prepare a chart like this where you can write down that in previous graphs, what is the graph title, what is on x-axis, what is on y-axis. So you can write down the details which will help you to prepare the graphs based on your results. Section 3 is conclusions and abstracts, which can be completed in maximum 2 hours. For conclusion, articulate your conclusion summarizing your innovative work. What are the new things that you applied in your work? Highlight the key results. What are the study shortcomings and what needs to be done by future researchers? So you can write your conclusion by using serial numbers. So you can write the key results. There may be more than one key result, so you can give them serial numbers 1, 2, 3 like that. You can write the abstract, which is an extremely brief summary of your findings and conclusions. Section 4 is introduction and references, which can be completed in maximum 6 hours. Provide a background information to your readers on your work and pull insights from your initial literature review notes. So you can use Google Scholar to download the various reference papers related to your area, as well as you can use ResearchGate. In both these places, you get the free research papers to download, and you can use artificial intelligence tools to write down the summary of these research papers. Write down in-text and in-text references, mostly for the introduction part. So you can use Mendeley referencing software to write down these references. There are options to download the references directly from the journal website, and you can use that references. You can follow my video on how to use Mendeley Reference Manager for referencing for in-text and in-text references. Section 5 is proofreading and checks. So once all sections are completed, proofread your work, check for grammar errors and ensure originality with plagiarism checks. For Grammarly, you can use Grammarly software. There are two types. One is free and one is paid version of the Grammarly software. If you are working in a research group, so all group members can purchase the Grammarly software, which is most of the times available with a 50% discount, or you can inquire by sending an email to them. You can proofread by printing the manuscript draft and highlight wherever you found that there are any errors or where you need to add more data. For plagiarism check, you can use Turnitin. And there you have it. With dedication and focus, you will have a ready to submit paper in no time. Best of luck. For more videos on how to write the research papers and what are the newly added journals in the Scopus, please follow my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.